I'm Yami from CrossFit Thames. Third year here at the regionals at the Ballerup Arena, Copenhagen. It's pretty exciting. Every year it gets a little bit better, so pretty excited to see what's going to come up.
So the men's division this year is a really interesting thing because you've got Mikko gone, you've got Aronpe gone, you've got Mikko Salo gone, and you've got Lacey Kovac out of the game, which opens up for a lot of people. It's going to be a different intensity this year just due to the fact that people know that they can actually go to the games because the top dogs are gone, so nobody's going to fold.
Of course, it's more exciting for me when Annie is competing. It's been a challenging season for us, and coming back from the injury hasn't been without, a couple falls and a couple races from those falls. So, I mean, we got two champions going head to head at the regionals. At the same time, regionals is regionals and games is going to be the games. So it's going to be interesting to see how the girls play it out. The field is getting broader and broader, so there's going to be more and more athletes challenging the girls.
So with the teams, the funny thing is that the teams have been dominated by the Nordics before. I mean, it's been Icelandic teams, Swedish teams, and so on and so forth. But this year, I think we're going to find a couple of British teams do very, very well. I'm thinking CrossFit Bath looked good, Dragon CrossFit looked very good, CrossFit Stoughton looks very, very good as well. So we've got three strong teams, but it's all up to communication and transitions basically, and there can be an upset in the team side as well.
I've gone to the games 2 times. I know how it is, and I just want to. Why am I training so hard? It's not because I want to go to the games. This is the competition I want to be in. In a couple of years, people will start to understand it. That this competition is the top of the bunch. Of course, it's a bonus to go to the games. Then it's fantastic. But this is the biggest, and if you compete here, I mean, be happy about it. This is pretty huge.
Today was fantastic. We had athletes from all over Europe come together. It's the first day of the European regionals. We had a 205-pound snatch from a woman from Oksana. That was incredible. And I think what we saw that was really nice was that athletes that came out of the Open as really well balanced didn't necessarily perform as well as we thought, but athletes that are strong overall, that are strong in all capacities, are still going to dominate. It doesn't matter what programming you throw at them. They're still going to dominate the sport, and I think that's what we saw today most.
Day 2 is a great day. First of all, everybody got going, all the different teams, so we have a much stronger and better and more fluent working team. But also it's a Saturday. That means that we're expecting around 1,000 to 1,500 more people. We almost, if we're lucky, we can sell out at 6,000 people here in Copenhagen. So we have a lot to look forward to. Also, it's obviously the game. Like it's a fierce game. We have Samantha Briggs sitting a little further behind than she would probably like to, but I think we'll see her come in really, really strong on these workouts. So it's going to be interesting, but there's also a lot of good people up there that has to lose a few points to make it spicy.
Regionals is a lot of fun. You meet a lot of athletes, you see the same faces every year, and you get to know the athletes. you know, and you start helping each other out, you know, with like workouts and stuff like that. You know, if you point something, if you see something that they could be doing better, it's, you know, you can give each other pointers, even though you're competing against each other, but you know each other. So you know, we're here to have fun as well.
Coming back from a 26th place is going to be a tough task, but I'm not a quitter and I'll be giving it everything I've got. I've also got to be a realist though. I'm okay with the fact if I don't make it to the games, then as long as I can go out and give everything on these next 4 events, then I've given it everything I've got.
She was a bit despondent at the end of the day, but then there's a picture of her on Instagram dressed as an army soldier saying she's coming to fight. So that's Sam. She's still laughing and joking with the athletes back there. She's not moping around because she's not that type of character, and it just speaks volumes as to the type of champion she is, and which is why she became champion.
This event went very well. I had a close fight with Fredrik. I know this was going to be a tough workout for me, but I gained a few places and I'm just stepping forward all the time. I'm just going to keep going. I will never quit, never end. So I'm going to the games and that's it. For now, the most important thing in my life, because I've been training for this so hard and I want this so hard, so bad. You can't imagine, I just want to go to the games.
Basically, we need to fuck shit up as little as possible. That's what it takes. We just need to do what we have been preparing for. I mean, so if everyone is doing what they're supposed to, we're going. If someone gets fatigued in the shoulders in the overhead squats because they're doing like 42 pull-ups in a row or something like that, shit could happen. So pace it, be tactical, and function as a team is crucial. It's not an individual competition.
I can't even imagine having been in that situation. Sam is catching up. She's very close to getting to second place right now. So I think she's gonna do it. If anyone can do it, Sam can do it. You can see how well she's doing in all the other workouts. So it's gonna give you a lot by having one weakness that's that big of a weakness when we have one workout that was only that movement. It's really seldom in CrossFit that we have a whole workout that's only about one thing pretty much. So, and that's exactly what happened for Sam. It was only the handstand walk, and for catching it was only the rope climb. But yeah, it shows you anything can happen, and that's what makes me a little bit nervous about the next one, because I'm like, I really don't want that to happen.
Obviously, I'm devastated, but I came to terms with this on Friday. I knew coming back from a 26th place finish was the impossible. I almost made it possible. After the handstand walk happened, I knew that you can't come back from a 26th place. With people at this standard, you cannot afford a result like that and come back from it. So I knew then I wasn't going to the games, but that didn't stop me giving everything and fighting for it. So I've just tried to enjoy this weekend and make the most of it.